Jeopardy! Fans have stuffed social media with their shock after what many considered to be an easy final Jeopardy! Clue nearly stumped the board. It all had to do with a huge fad from the 1980s. Returning champion Alison Gross entered the finale with a commanding lead of $19,600. Challengers Isabella Dawes headed into the last round with $4,200, while Jennifer Tropha was left in the dust with $200. Final Jeopardy! Dealt with 1980s fads. A November 29, 1983 New York Times article about these used near riot, adoptable, waiting for 8 hours and my life is in danger. The correct response, thanks to the adoptable clue, was Cabbage Patch Kids, which became the must-have toy of 1983. Allison nailed it, but she was the only correct respondent. The other two ladies were decades off in either direction. Jennifer replied with, "What is a Tamagotchi?" which was popular in the 90s. No, you had to go back a little further than that, host Ken Jennings admonished. Isabella went with "What are pet rocks?" popular in the 70s. She went back in time a little too far, snarked a shocked Ken. Kid ing around. Online, fans on social media noted the incredible timing of the responses, while also lamenting on their own ages. This is like the Goldilocks of answers for this final Jeopardy! One person joked. Finally, the last contestant was in the right decade. LOL. This was probably the easiest final Jeopardy! Question ever, another person tweeted, to which someone else replied, and two of them somehow got it wrong. I was screaming. Funny that they each had the correct answer for the 70s, 80s and 90s, a third noted. While one person justified, your age shows when you can instantly get that. Masters of no domain. The social media response has not been much better to this season's Jeopardy! Masters Tournament. Just 3 episodes in, online groupies have argued the contest lacks chemistry in its lineup and isn't as endearing. The biggest gripe seems to be a lack of freewheeling spirit, as there's been much less humor shared between the players. A Facebook user started a thread, "So, I absolutely love Jeopardy! Masters, but does anyone else agree that last year's tournament was so much more fun? I think there was a different sense of camaraderie in last year's competition," one person responded. The tournament is lacking the warmth of personality that Sam Buttrey brought to the show, another agreed. While one person noted, Ken was also a lot more relaxed last year. Masters began on May 1st and is scheduled to conclude with a grand finale on May 22nd. The annual spin-off is meant to determine the best player in any given year, and comes with a top prize of $500,000.